In this video, we will explain absolutely everything you need to know to travel to Dallas, the richest and most iconic metropolis in Texas. This is the definitive guide and the most complete video you will watch today about the city of modern cowboys, oil extravagant shopping, and the historical setting where John F. Kennedy changed world history. We will cover everything from the logistics of how to get around in a city made for cars, where to eat Texas barbecue that melts in your mouth, and how to watch a real rodeo. We will also tell you about how to save on outlet shopping and vital documentation. So let us get started. Dallas is a city of contrasts. On one side, you have modern skyscrapers, world-class art museums, and sophisticated restaurants. On the other, just 30 minutes away, you have Fort Worth, where the Old West still lives, with cattle walking on the street and authentic saloons. It is a destination that offers culture, history, and consumption on a Texan scale, meaning everything is big. Now let us move on to logistics and planning. What is the best time to visit Dallas? Texas is famous for extreme heat. The best time to go is in spring from March to May, or in autumn from September to November. In these months, the weather is pleasant with blue sky days and mild temperatures perfect for walking. Summer from June to August is brutal. Temperatures easily exceed 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is very dry. You will live from air conditioner to air conditioner. Winter is mild, but there can be occasional ice storms that stop the city. And how many days to stay? Dallas is part of a huge region called the Metroplex, which includes Fort Worth. To see the Dallas Museum shop and spend a full day in the neighboring city of Fort Worth, seeing the Cowboys, the ideal is 5 full days. If you are a football fan and want to visit the stadium, set aside an extra day. Now let us talk about transportation and how to get around. To arrive, you will land at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport DFW, which is gigantic, one of the largest in the world. To get around, the rule is clear: rent a car. Dallas is a sprawling city made for driving. Attractions are far from each other, and public transport called DART is limited and does not comfortably reach all tourist spots. The roads are wide and parking is easy in most places. Without a car, you will spend a fortune on Uber. Staying in a good region will define the style of your trip. The first option is downtown Dallas. It is the financial center. Stay here if you want to be close to the Kennedy Museum, the aquarium, and restaurants on foot. It is the most historic area. The second option is uptown. It sits north of downtown. It is the chic, vibrant neighborhood full of young people, bars, designer shops, and modern hotels. It is safe and great for walking at night and dining. The third option is Arlington. It is halfway between Dallas and Fort Worth. It is the strategic choice for those focusing on fun, as that is where the Cowboys Stadium, the Rangers Baseball Stadium, and the Six Flags Park are located. The fourth option is Deep Ellum. It is the neighborhood of music and street art, ideal for those who want busy nightlife and a more alternative and historic vibe. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region to stay. Staying in downtown, uptown, or Arlington, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the video description the link to this exclusive map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and reliable options. We will also leave links to the hotels we have already stayed at and approved. In all destinations, we always recommend one that is very cheap and super well located for those who want to save money, and another that is a little better in the same location but a little more expensive with more comfort. These are great options tested by us. An important tip to save on accommodation is the advanced strategy. Dallas is a business and convention hub. During football season, hotels in Arlington get very expensive on game weekends. That is why we really like using this site we indicated. In addition to having the lowest prices, it has free cancellation with almost all hotels. You can book as soon as possible to guarantee a much lower price. And if you need to cancel later due to any change of plans, it is super easy and at no cost. And remembering that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price on a single page. The sites we use to build our trips and that have everything much cheaper, such as International eSIM cell phone chip to have internet and GPS essential in Texas, travel insurance with discount, which is mandatory for your financial security in the US, tickets for museums and observatories, good and cheap hotels we have already stayed at, and the global account. Save this page in your favorites. Now let us get to the main attractions with details you cannot miss. Attraction number 1 is the 6th floor museum at Dealey Plaza. It is the museum dedicated to the life and death of President John F. Kennedy. It is located in the exact building from where the shots were fired in 1963. You see the original window, learn about the conspiracy, and then go down to the plaza to see the X marked on the asphalt where the car was. It is chilling and historic. Attraction number 2 is the Fort Worth Stockyards. It is in the neighboring city of Fort Worth, 40 minutes from Dallas. That is where the Old West exists. Twice a day at 11:30 in the morning and 4 in the afternoon, the cattle drive happens, a parade of cattle with real cowboys on the main street. Also visit Billy Bob's Texas, which is the largest country music honky-tonk in the world with a rodeo arena inside. Attraction number 3 is the Reunion Tower. It is the tower with a ball on top, which is the postcard of Dallas. The GEO Deck Observatory offers a 360-degree view of the city. Go at sunset to see the lights of the skyscrapers turning on. Attraction number 4 is the Dallas Arboretum and Botanical Garden. It is a huge and beautiful botanical garden on the edge of White Rock Lake. In spring, there is the Flower Festival, and in autumn, a village made with thousands of pumpkins. It is the most beautiful place in the city to take pictures. Attraction number 5 is the Perot Museum of Nature and Science. It is an incredible science museum, interactive and with super modern architecture. The Dinosaur Hall is fantastic, and kids love the engineering and robotics area. Attraction number 6 is the AT&T Stadium. Even if there is no game, take the tour of the Dallas Cowboys Stadium in Arlington. It is one of the most expensive and technological arenas in the world, with a screen that goes from one yard line to the other. You can enter the locker room and step on the field. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy the Dallas City Pass. If you plan to go to the JFK Museum Reunion Tower and the Perot Museum, this pass saves almost 50% of the separate ticket value. We will leave in the QR code on the screen and in the description the link to the site where we always buy the official pass safely. Now let us move on to gastronomy. In Texas, the religion is barbecue smoked meat. You need to eat at Terry Black SBBQ in Deep Ellum or Pecan Lodge. The mandatory meat is brisket beef breast, which is smoked for hours until it has a black crust on the outside and melts on the inside. Also order the pork ribs and mac and cheese. Another typical food is Tex-Mex. These are Mexican dishes adapted to Texan taste with lots of yellow cheese and meat. Go to Mi Cochina and order a Mambo Taxi, the most famous margarita in the city. Quick and in-depth shopping tips. Dallas is shopping paradise. North Park Center is a mall that looks like an art museum with famous sculptures in the corridors and luxury and department stores. Galleria Dallas is huge and has an ice skating rink in the middle. For real discounts, go to Allen Premium Outlets or Grand Prairie Premium Outlets. Texas offers tax-free shopping refunds for international tourists at participating stores. Keep your receipts and go to the tax-free shopping kiosk at the airport or malls to get cash back. What to do at night? Nightlife in Deep Ellum is legendary with dozens of live blues, jazz and rock venues. It is a bohemian and cool area. In Uptown, McKinney Avenue has more sophisticated bars and clubs to see and be seen. And if you are traveling with kids, Dallas is great for families. Besides the Perot Museum, there is the Dallas World Aquarium, which is an indoor rainforest in the middle of downtown. In Arlington, Six Flags Over Texas Park has radical roller coasters for all ages. Mandatory documentation for international tourists and safety. To enter the U.S., a valid passport and visa, or STA, is required. Safety. Dallas is a safe city, but like every metropolis, it requires attention. Downtown can have homeless people at night. Avoid walking alone in dark streets. The biggest danger is car break-ins, so never leave shopping bags visible in the back seat of the rental car. And remembering travel insurance. The American health system is the most expensive in the world. A simple consultation can cost $500. We never travel without it. And in the link in the description, there is the comparator we use. And to combine your trip, Dallas is an American Airlines hub. It is easy to combine with a trip to Austin, the music capital, 3 hours drive, or San Antonio Historic City, 4 hours. If you liked this complete and deep guide, like the video and subscribe to our channel to travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much and have a safe trip.